Hey y'all, so I'm in like this weird corner in my upstairs because for some reason I can't get the lighting right on this video. So all I'm going over today is eyebrows. I was asked about my eyebrows, and if you can see, I just have this dual brush. So I'm gonna comb them out. There's a little bit of foundation in them, but if you can tell, like here is a spot that I'd lost some of my eyebrows there and there. And then I had, if you can tell, some patches there. So I lost those. Now this is just regular, nothing on them, just brushed out. So they're really spotty. This has like leftover color on them. So sometimes when you see them really faint on me, which yes, people have said, ooh Brandy, I like those better. Thanks. I mean, those are my like low makeup days. That's this one. And then I'm gonna show you what I do, which most of you that are around me or see some of my other videos, is I'm a very bold eyebrow person. I like them bold. Now, you can easily color them in with shadow. This, I always use Shadow Sense because it's waterproof and wearproof, so like I actually have to remove them and scrub them off. I believe there's a couple girls in the Carol Salon, Amanda and April, that sell Shadow Sense. I get it from one of them. So if you need that, I love that. There's also microblading. Love, love, love microblading. Laura Hookah at Rumors Salon in Lake City does it, and she is superb and fantastic. I know Miss K in Ankeny does it. Her work is really good too. And then there is like, I do maintenance brow waxing at the Ankeny and Carroll location, but like if you're needing to get a whole new shape, whole new structure, never have waxed before, or just need to completely redo, it's not a maintenance situation. Look at these new hairs, man. Like I'm so happy they're all growing back, and they're growing back with a vengeance, which is fantastic. I'm not complaining, but man, are they crazy. So anyway, Cassandra Hall at Cassandra Hall Spa Therapy, right there at the Dolce Vita District salon and spa area where my studio is. She's a fantastic waxer. I mean, full body waxing, face, arms, legs, bikini Brazilian, you name it, men's back, men's chest, men's neck. I highly recommend Cassandra Hall for waxing, like push, push, push. For all of you, until I sweated off most of my makeup, sorry, beeps. If you're getting a whole new setup and redo and reshaped and remeasured, please, please, please go to her. She is spectacular. For me personally, I do this because I'm very bold and very strong, always have been. If you look clear back on my pictures, even in my younger years, I had penciled in with black, or they were out of control caterpillars. So I've always been bold brow. So for me personally, if I save up, I would love to do the shadow brow or the ombre brow, which is pretty much, the shadow brow, or like I'd pretty much want to tattoo them on. I don't want the blading hairs because you're about to see I don't do the hair thing. So I'm going to show you with Shadow Sense. I like mine bold. I'm going to just lightly touch my brush to there. Now I'm going to go with the point of my eye. So mine, I'm filling them in. This is weird, not a mirror, only a camera. So I go up to my point and then I turn them back to a point. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I thought I could do this without a mirror, so you guys might see some craziness. I grab a little bit more, find here, and I'm just going above them a little bit because I'm okay with their thickness. It's the holes that have been created, and they don't quite measure up. So after I made my top and bottom line, then I go in and I like color in between the lines, I guess. Now that's more like a Brandy brow. Ha! That was sounding great. Yeah. So, and if you can tell, my hole is really dominant because that stuff sticks to my hair. So I go back in and I fill that hole in. Now this drops a little bit lower because that's part of my hole area. So I go back in and I just kind of soften up that harsh line like that and drop this down. And then once I'm all done, I'll go back in with shadow right underneath there just to crisp that up a little bit more. But do you see the difference? Like, this is no makeup. This is a brandy brow. This is the look I like. This gets me by. This is where I'm at. So, opposite, still grab more. Find my desired start. Go up to my arch. I am, you guys are gonna probably laugh when I say this because you're gonna be like, no shit. I am a very expressive talker. I raise my eyebrows a lot. So sometimes when I already have them raised by having the makeup on, it's a little bit even more dramatic. And my kids know when I'm serious when they get the eyebrow. But one of my nurses was laughing because she was talking to me, she's like, man, I can just really tell you like when you're fired up or what you're serious about or when you're really listening or when you get it. She goes, I can even tell when you're scared because you got this eyebrow, that your eyebrows just give it away. I'm like, what do they do when I'm scared? And she's like, you like scrunch really down, which I didn't even realize I did because I feel like I do okay at keeping my shit together until I'm alone. Unless it's like sarcastic stuff, then I'm like, you know, on it, but. So, do you see the difference? Whoop, whoop. Love them. I'm a bullet. Okay, good. Do you hear that scream? They're playing basketball, so I was making sure it was like a good scream. So, do you see the difference? There was a little nothing, just leftover shadow, and then here is my full brow. Like I said, you can do shadow scents, which is this. Once this dries and sets, I can rub. I go swimming with this on, nothing comes off. I love it, but it's not soft, you guys. It's bold. I tell all the girls that, you know, talk to me, I'm like, oh, I Sharpie them on because this is like permanent. It's a Sharpie for me. So I love that. But if you're looking for just maintenance waxing, I do that at Ankeny and Carol. If you're looking for a whole new design, a whole new setup for measurements, making sure everything is good, I highly recommend Cassandra Hall at Cassandra Hall Spa Therapy. For all waxing, actually, for her, men and women. If you're looking for, like I said, the shadow scents, April and Amanda at the Carol Meraki Salon. If you're looking for microblading, I highly recommend Laura Huga from Rumors Salon in Lake City, or Miss K. They're at the Dolce Vita District. Both of their work that I've seen is spectacular. Myself, if you have any recommendations, I love to hear about things because I want mine like powder shade. I want mine shadow powdered on, powder shadowed on, or fully tattooed or ombreed on. So if you have any recommendations, shoot them on over. Hope this helps you a little bit. Peace.